Hello, everyone, and welcome to Test Kitchen Live. Happy September, happy fall. Thank you for joining us today. So much to share. My name is Sandy. I lead the culinary team here at Pampered Chef, and I'm joined here by my friend Zach Wilson. Hey, Zach.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zach Wilson. I'm a project engineer, and I work on a lot of our new products that come out every season.
He is the right guy to be here with me today because we're going to be sharing new products, new recipes, all to get you guys ready to be back to everything.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. back to school, back to routines, back to all the busyness. So if you guys watched last week, I gave you a preview of 3 of our new products for fall, and I promised them, I'm going to keep my promise. I promised you guys I would show you them in action. So Zach is here with me, show you those in action. We also have Abby over there in the chat. Hey, Abby.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Zach. I'm happy to be here. I'm watching the chat, and make sure to participate because there will be some surprises for participation later in the show.
Also, talking about surprises, this is our 1-year anniversary of Test Kitchen Live.
Congratulations.
Wow, it's all congratulations to the whole team, and thank you for all of you. Maybe this is your first Test Kitchen Live. Maybe you've been with us since the very beginning. We want to thank you, and we do have a little celebration at the end, so make sure to stay tuned. We want to hear from you in the chat. Where are you joining from, and what are you excited for fall? How about you?
Oh, man, I'm pumped for fall.
You're pumped?
Yeah, I mean, these products are awesome.
So awesome. Like comfort food ready for fall, pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My wife can't wait to put those big fuzzy boots on. She's ready to go.
All the things. All right, so let's get cooking. We're going to start with a brand new recipe from one of my favorite products, Season's Best Fall Winter. We're going to be making the cover recipe, which is our brown butter tortellini. It's about 6 ingredients, 25 minutes, full of flavor, full of fun, and super easy for those busy
for the weeknight.
Perfect for the weeknight skillet. So what do we got? We got some water boiling.
Exactly. So we have some salted boiling water. So we're going to go ahead and add our tortellini.
We are. This is our 4-quart brilliance saucepan.
That's right.
Which we love. We've salted the water very well. Put in the chat. You guys salt your pasta water? It's super important to salt your pasta water. Some chefs say you want it to taste like the sea, like you want it that salty. And in this recipe, we're going to be using some of the pasta water to flavor the sauce. So you want it to have that flavor, right?
Exactly.
Okay, what are we looking for with this?
So we're gonna, get a nice medium heat here going, and then what we want is we want to see the tortellini to start popping up to the top. That's how you know it's ready.
And you could use tortellini in this recipe. We have
raviolis.
This is a 5-cheese tortellini. Feel free to use any kind.
Spinach is really good too.
You know I love spinach. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to cook for a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add my butter to the Brilliance Weeknight skillet. And I'm not just melting the butter, by the way. I'm actually going to be browning it, which takes it just beyond that melting point.
Yep, exactly.
And what does it do? You're a chef, right? You're a cook.
Just brings out all that delicious kind of caramelized flavor out of the butter. It's a really nice way to add a lot of body and flavor, and it's perfect for fall. Like, it's just this perfect little something. I don't know.
It's magical goodness. Yeah, so it toasts those milk solids in the butter, giving it, almost like a hazelnutty. But let me just tell you, why am I using this when I have this? Our brand new whisk tongs, talked about last week. Right now I'm just using kind of the whisk function, and tell them why it's great for at least this use right here.
Oh man, I mean, it's the perfect tool for this application because you have that flat edge right on the bottom that allows you to scrape the bottom of your pan as you're developing your sauce, and it really starts to get all those dark brown bits to come up and be mixed around and everything, so you have a nice even sauce at the end.
And they're silicone, which they're heat safe in every
anytime, exactly. Any piece of cookware works perfectly. It's great for non-stick, so you're not going to have any scratching. You can use it with cast iron, stoneware, anything you want.
Beautiful. And you really want to use whisks when you're browning your butter in a big skillet like this, because like Zach said, you want to make sure you're constantly stirring and scraping up those brown bits so they don't get burnt.
Exactly.
All right, this is looking great. So right now you can see it's melted, but we want to take it just as kind of a step further. And while we wait, why don't you share some of your love for the Brilliance non-stick weeknight skillet?
Yeah, the weeknight skillet's great. I mean, it's perfect just for how we're using it. It's great for developing sauces, anything that you kind of want to be able to move around a lot inside the pan. You can take it up, get a nice little stir if it starts to get too hot.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to take it off the heat like that. It's a really good shape for building sauces. If you want to stir things for flipping, you can get kind of some saute action. You can do some frying. So it's just a really versatile shape, and then it has our great non-stick, just like our other Brilliance pieces, and it's dishwasher safe.
And non-stick on the inside and the outside for that easy cleanup. And we like to call this a hybrid pan, right?
You can do frying, you can do sauteing. It's perfect.
And
It's great for small kitchens. It's kind of this one pot wonder that you can use.
Because it's a hybrid.
Exactly.
I love kind of stirring it because you want to see that color. Sometimes the foam when you're browning butter can kind of take over, but if you lift it off the heat, it helps you kind of see the color of it. So I'm getting close. How's the tortellini?
Ooh, it's
going?
It's going pretty good.
Do you need to dunk them at all?
I think so.
Should we give them a little swim? This is looking great. And put in the chat if you've already made our brown butter tortellini recipe. Love those one-pan wonders. Great for back to
perfect for the
school.
weeknight. Exactly. It's great.
And it uses our savory maple spice.
Ooh.
I'm going to add it I'm getting really close. And those, we probably have a couple more minutes on those guys too. What do you think, Abby? What are people getting excited for so far?
Lots of people are salting their pasta water.
Yes!
More than not. And we had one question, Sandy. How long, I know you're doing it right now, but how long does the butter take to brown typically?
Yeah, and this recipe is about 4 to 5 minutes, and it's also going to depend on how much butter you're browning, what kind of pan you have, but in this it's about 4 to 5 minutes. You also, I think what's really cool about browning butter in this recipe, you're going to use your nose. So not just your sight. You're going to start kind of smelling that nuttiness come through. I'm kind of smelling it already.
It's getting there, yeah. You can really smell, like you mentioned, the nuttiness, the caramel flavor. It's really, oh, that's starting to change color.
It's, turning a little amber color. All right, so right there is where I want it to be, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my savory maple spice. Right there in that top line of the cap is going to give you 2 tablespoons. I love the savory maple spice. Great in this recipe. What else? What do you use it with?
Oh, I love it on popcorn. It's great on pancakes for breakfast. And pork chops, actually, believe it or not. It can really add a good little pop of flavor.
I like that. Pancakes, popcorn, pork chops. I like it on peanut butter. I like to make peanut butter in the deluxe cooking blender.
Ooh.
Add it to that, and then let me think, Greek yogurt.
Well, I mean, naturally with you, of course.
I love it on Greek yogurt. Gives it just the right amount of spice with a little sweetness. It's really nice for the fall. Sweet potato fries.
Ooh, that's good. Sprinkle them on top. I like it.
Put in the chat what you guys love to use or what you would use on with savory maple spice. All right, what do we think? This is looking great.
I think our pasta's almost finished.
These are looking good.
Yep.
They're all kind of up there at the top. You want to go ahead and save me about a 1/4 cup of that pasta water, please. Oh, he's going to show you our handy dandy draining holes in our saucepan. Love that. Then go ahead and just drain the rest. So we love that our saucepans have those draining holes. Then you don't need to get out a separate colander. So easy.
Sandy, did you say that the cap is a 1 or 2 tablespoons?
So there's one line that comes first. That's 1 tablespoon. And then there's a second line to the top.
Great.
And that's going to be your second one. So I'm going to add, you can see my sauce is looking dark. Don't worry. I didn't burn it. That's from the savory maple spice. So I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of the pasta water. And then, want to go ahead and add that tortellini back in here? Let's do it. Looks good. And I would say for this recipe, you want to cook your tortellini on the shorter side of the cooking because it's still cooking right here.
Yep.
So you want to keep that bite in your
tortellini. A little
tortellini.
bit al dente, and then it kind of finishes in the pan.
So cut it off a little short if you can. We're going to give that all tossed up. How's that smelling to you?
Really, really
It
good.
smells so good.
That seasoning is really impressive.
I just love how like just little cooking techniques like browning your butter, right, can make such a big difference. So you're
Something
not
so simple that you can learn to do at home. Sounds a little intimidating, but as soon as you try it a couple of times, you're good.
I hear you. All right, then I'm going to add, and if you didn't notice, our whisks became tongs. So they're perfect for this recipe. And then I'm going to add my spinach. I have about 4 to 5 cups of spinach in here. Talk about how we love the weeknight pan for cooking down your greens like this. Put that in there for me too.
Yeah,
Those nice high walls let you add a lot of greens, kale or spinach. I'm just going to cook that until it wilts. It's not going to look like so much spinach anymore. I love the pop of color. And then Zach's going to get ready to shave a little Parmesan cheese with our cheese knife to add to the top.
That's right. Yep, I love our cheese knife. It's got this great planing blade on the top. Also has another blade on the bottom for cutting slices. And then Sandy's favorite part
There's a little
here.
fork tip on the edge. So let's say you're doing a charcuterie. It lets you pick up your cheese and move it so you don't have to use your fingers.
Yep, and then this great sheath for storage so you don't hurt yourself.
So great. I love shapes of Parmesan. Like those big bites of them. What a great product too to gear up for fall when you're doing your charcuterie
come in,
plates, appetizers. All right, I think I'm gonna call it. My greens are looking really great.
It's smelling amazing.
So this is a nice meatless meal, maybe for a meatless Monday, but you could add some protein to it. You could add some white beans, I think would be really nice. We were saying maybe some pork tenderloin would be a nice protein. Chicken, of course, always works. I am also going to add a little lemon juice.
Nice.
Because, a little surprising, lemon juice, right? But lemon juice and balsamic vinegar would add a little bit of acidity to balance out that richness of the brown butter. Balsamic too, so pretty. Look at that. That came together in no time. I like having you as my sous chef. Who else likes Zach as my sous chef?
We have a question for Zach,
Oh.
actually. Can you show that sheath again on and off on the knife?
Absolutely, absolutely. And then it has a nice thumb rest here for when you're doing your planing action. So it's got a nice landing spot for as you're planing away from you. And yeah, it comes right off for storage. Right back on. There you go.
Perfect.
Well, I bet people are liking that cheese knife, and I think Abby actually has some exciting news to share.
It
that
is
includes that.
time for our first surprise of the night. If you've been on Test Kitchen Live before, you probably know what this mystery hand towel might be for. So our first surprise of the night is our discount for tonight. It's the cheese knife and the classic batter bowl for 20% off tonight only with discount code SEPT5TKL20 tonight only until 11:59 p.m. Central Time. You can check out in a party. You can check out on your consultant's personal website. So reach out to them so you can get that link. Place your order again tonight by 11:59 p.m. Central Time. All caps, SEPT5TKL20 for 20% off the classic batter bowl and the cheese knife.
So exciting. I think there's probably some more exciting product news.
Around here? I don't know.
Exactly. So you got to stay tuned. But I wanted to share, did you know, Zach, that savory maple spice blend was actually a Taste Buds exclusive seasoning?
Really? I didn't know that. No, it's great.
Did you guys all know that? It was an exclusive before we went ahead and launched it in the line because it was so popular and so delicious. So, which brings me to Taste Buds. I have to just share some exciting news about Taste Buds because it's on sale this September. What a great time to gift yourself, to gift others, this amazing subscription that's going to add flavor and excitement to your meals all the time. So I'm just going to open this up and show you what we got here. Of course, we've got 3 seasonings every month, plus 3 recipes that go along with those seasonings. Maybe you're in a cooking rut, maybe you're sick of your boring old chicken or pasta meal. Well, Taste Buds is a great way to add flavor to those boring meals and give you a little bit of inspo. And then on the back, it gives you additional ways to use that spice beyond that recipe, other everyday uses. So again, you get 3 seasonings every month, but in September, you get a bonus seasoning, which is our s'mores dessert mix. Are you excited about the s'mores?
I'm really excited about it.
Yum, a little way to like extend the summertime
Exactly.
through the fall. So every month you're going to get an exclusive. September you get a little bonus, so we're excited about that. Of course, you also get access to our add-ons marketplace, where you have access to all of our pantry that will ship free with your subscription. You also can shop other products, probably at a discount too. So much to love.
That's great.
Are you sold?
I mean, I've been sold, but now I'm sold again.
You're a subscriber?
I am, yeah.
Gotta love that. So take advantage of this offer in September. We'd love for you to enjoy Taste Buds as much as Zach.
I mean, it's a great way, you mentioned it, just kind of change things up a little bit. You know, it gets you to be a little bit more adventurous in the kitchen, try some new flavors. You know, we're getting back to everything, but it's nice to be able to mix it up sometimes.
Maybe you won't dread making dinner as much when you have our handy dandy Taste Buds. Okay, so with this delicious pasta, I think we have to make some garlic bread.
I mean, what goes better with pasta than garlic bread?
Let's do it. And we showed them the 2 products we promised from last week, Weeknight Skillet and Wisconsin, and we're going to show them the garlic prep tool now.
Very
So,
exciting.
why don't you get started on that bread?
So I got a nice baguette here. I'm going to use our coated bread knife. It's got a great serration. It's dishwasher safe with this nonstick coating on the side.
So amazing. I love that bread knife. I love that those serrations work great on a nice soft piece of bread, but also on a hard loaf.
My morning English muffin.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. English muffins are so old school.
I love it.
I love them too.
I mean, you mentioned peanut butter. That's like...
Peanut butter on English muffin?
Oh, big time.
I had that yesterday.
Nice.
And it's also, those serrations are also great for like a ciabatta loaf or something that's a little more hearty, like our Italian bread mix. Gotta love that. While he's talking about the coated bread knife, I gotta plug my favorite, which is the coated chef's knife. Again, wonderful dishwasher safe.
It's got the nice handle that's nice and ergonomic, so it makes it easier to cut things. You have good control.
And again, they all come with a sheath.
Exactly. Safety first.
Safety first, always. All right, so you got that bread nice and cut up. I'm gonna go ahead and make my garlic mixture with the garlic prep tool. So excited to share, all you garlic lovers out there, all the things that this garlic prep tool can do. Talk about adding flavor to your meals this fall. I gave you a preview of this last week. It could slice, it could dice, it could paste, and it can peel.
4 in 1.
Don't you hate getting garlic flavor?
Yeah, it just lingers forever.
I know. We were saying you get it on your fingers and then you touch your hair, and then it's all of a sudden you're ode to garlic all the time. So I love the peeler because, again, I don't like to touch the garlic. There we go. We got one little guy in there. Another one. I like to also say, you know, garlic is really good for you too. So it's got some anti-inflammatory, and it's healthy for you. I love how it kind of pops out like that. Like,
That's how you know it's done. Bing.
got it. Okay, so again, this guy can slice and dice, and I love that because it gives you varying levels, including paste, varying levels of garlic.
Right, exactly. Kind of
So-
choose your own adventure.
Exactly. So we're gonna go ahead, what did I say we're gonna do? Dice. And again, if you're making garlic bread, you could do slices too, but I like the dices in this recipe. And then one little tip is to, while you're peeling it, to kind of flatten out your garlic just a little bit. It's gonna help you get smaller dices. Okay. Do one more. Looking good. Oh, and it's got that cleaning plate.
That's perfect. So that way you don't get any stuck in bits on the top. You get every bit of garlic that you press through there.
You gotta get all that garlic goodness.
I just love how consistent It is. It gives you the exact
Yes.
same dice shape every time you go to use this, so you know exactly what you're going to get. You don't have to have amazing knife skills in order to get nice, uniform little pieces like this.
Absolutely.
It just makes it so easy to mix it into your dish.
And we know that the more consistent pieces you get when you're cooking, whether it's vegetables or garlic, then the more even and consistent it's going to cook.
Exactly.
We also like to say kind of the more your tool is going to break down a piece of garlic. So let's say garlic paste versus garlic slices. The more it breaks it down, the more it releases the garlic flavor.
Exactly. That's why the paste is so intense, because it would
So
take lots
intense.
of time in order to break it down.
Right. And you could choose your own adventure. If you love strong garlic, try garlic paste in this recipe.
Yeah.
We like the dices because it's not as strong. Slices will be a little less strong.
And then you can even use the slices for when you roast some garlic.
You could fry garlic slices, you guys, and use them as a little topping on your dishes, on your salads or your pasta. Just fry them in a little. I could just keep talking.
On and on about garlic.
On and on. And again, it's all dishwasher safe and comes with a cleaning brush too.
Exactly.
So much to love.
Yeah.
I want you guys to raise your hand in the chat if you guys are garlic lovers. So good. All right, so let's keep going on this guy. We have a little Italian seasoning too.
Nice.
So let's add our garlic. We have
Our softened
butter. I like it softened for this recipe because it spreads really nicely. Oh, it's smelling good already. And then we have about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm going to be that kind of girl who just like I'm going to eyeball it. I've always wanted to be that girl. Maybe I shouldn't be that girl. I'm going to do more.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of butter here.
Okay. I guess I shouldn't be that girl. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt because our Italian seasoning blend is salt-free. So I'm just going to add a little. See, that I can eyeball.
Nice little crack. Not too wild.
You could add some pepper if you want. Look at that. We've got our chef silicone basting brush.
Working perfect.
What an amazing brush to go ahead and oil your bakeware, like your stoneware. What else is it great for? Garlic bread, obviously. Guys, put in the chat. Help me out here with this. I just remember this product since I started, and I use it all the time at home, especially, God, I'm trying to think what else. Help me out, guys. I'm blanking on the garlic or on the chef silicone basting brush, but I do use it all the time. I know if I'm making salmon and I want to brush like a little mayo mixture on the top with some herbs, I use
Anytime
that.
you get some little kind of pasty sauce kind of thing, it works perfect.
It's great for kids. You want to get your kids in the kitchen, you can have them brush their pans with oil or butter. Look at you cutting it on a bias. I love it. Do you make your own garlic bread at home?
Oh, of course. It's better than the store stuff, in my opinion. You get the fresh garlic.
So much better.
Perfect.
If I was making it at home, I would be buttering the sides too.
You know what, Abby?
Cheers to
You can never have too much. It's healthy, right? Healthy garlic.
That's true. Abby,
Who cares about the butter?
We're going to make this. Oh, this butter is just so softened. All right. Looks great. So you can do this in the oven at 375 for about 13-14 minutes, or we're going to throw it in the air fryer on the bake setting for about 6 to 8 minutes.
Perfect.
Let's do it. I'll take it away. Even though we have some magic of television garlic bread already ready, this would just go right in the air fryer. And Abby, is it time for you to share more exciting news about products people have seen?
It is. So we have how many? 1, 2, 3 more products for 20% off tonight with code SEPT5TKL20. What do you guys think they are? Put them in the chat. All right, ready? They're not going to be the new fall products. I think it's a little too soon, but we had some great ones that we just showed you. So the products are 20% off with this code, the silicone basting brush, the coated bread knife, and the coated chef's knife. So that's in addition to the classic batter bowl and the cheese knife. All 5 products are on sale tonight only till 11:59 p.m. Central Time for 20% off with this code. You can get all 5, you can get 1, it's up to you, but reach out to your consultant so you can get a link to their website or to a party so you can check out tonight. Don't wait.
So exciting. Lots of products to be pumped about tonight. Well, we've got our beautiful garlic bread, nice and toasty, and I'm just serving up some pasta. I wanted to show you how nicely these whisk tongs serve up the tortellini without smashing it. Look at that. Oh, so
Nice
much
big scoops, everything's
flavor.
intact.
Yep. See, I would add a little more Parmesan to mine. I might ask you afterwards to hook me up. Looking so good. Wow, we covered a lot of stuff.
We sure did.
Thank you for joining us. Actually, Abby, I think you have more exciting news.
I have one more thing. We moved away a little too quickly.
Okay.
All right. So I told you there would be surprises. So we have one more surprise, and it's going to be the savory maple seasoning. It's going to 3 of you. So you can feel and smell what we smell today. Make this recipe and the pancakes and the popcorn and
Peanut
what
butter.
else?
Peanut butter.
What else? And pork chops. Yeah. So you can get these in your kitchen, and the winners are Jennifer Powers, Marie Romero, and Christine Love. We're going to send you guys a savory maple, and we'll reach out to you right after the show to get your shipping information.
And you can only make things that start with a P when you get the savory maple spice, okay? Yeah, check that out. Really good on peanut butter, all the things. So guys, thank you so much. We are going to stay on for a couple questions, and then we have a little celebration at the end for, of course, our anniversary. But I wanted to, of course, tell you, if you want to be a part of more of these live events, we have the live eventing tab on our webpage. Also, we're so happy that you joined us live, but these videos are available as a replay too. So if you couldn't make it the whole time, maybe your friend couldn't make it, you can send them to replay and come join us next week. Bring a friend, bring lots
Or
of
2 or 3.
or 2 or 3 to check out what we're talking about. Also, there's a survey that will pop up. And we want to make these events really great and fun for all of you, so make sure to take that. Also, put in the chat, what was your favorite thing you saw today? Besides Zach.
It's the whisk tongs.
It's the whisk tongs. I like the Brilliance Weeknights Guild. So put in the chat, what was the favorite thing you learned? And what was your favorite product that you saw tonight? So what do we think on questions? I'm glad I got Zach with me.
Yeah. So first, I'm going to recap the discount code. So SEPT5 TKL20. Tonight only, 20% off, in a party, on a consultant's website, all caps. The products are the Chef's Silicone Basting Brush, the coated bread knife, the coated chef's knife, the classic batter bowl, and the cheese knife. You can get all 5, you can get 1, but reach out to your consultant so you can place that order. All right, first question, Sandy and Zach. Can you talk about the differences between the weeknight skillet and our wok?
I mean, so this has the Brilliance nonstick on it, which is a big difference from our current
Stainless nonstick.
Exactly.
So that stainless is going to allow you to get to higher temperatures that are traditionally used when you're stir frying.
Yep.
Versus nonstick.
Or for searing things too. Those elevated temperatures where you're above medium high heat.
Which is what you traditionally want when you're stir frying versus nonstick, Zach. Tell them about, you don't want to keep it on super high temperatures for a long time.
Exactly. Because that starts to deteriorate the coating and then you're going to have a bad time.
Cool.
And what about the size?
So this is a 4-quart capacity. Our wok, that's a really good question. It's pretty big. I would say it's bigger than this.
I think it's larger,
Yeah, I'd say it's larger.
But they're used for slightly different things.
Yes.
Some same, some different.
Some same. This is, again, like Zach mentioned, tossing. You want your proteins cut in
Suzanne
small
told
pieces.
us 5 quarts is the wok.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Perfect. Okay. How do you make garlic paste?
So garlic paste, again, where's my, you got one?
I got one over here.
Yeah, will you show me the taster?
Of course. So on the bottom of your hopper here is this nifty little paster plate. So you pop it off the bottom, you set it on top, and then you just take a little clove of garlic and you run it over these little bumps in little circular motions, or figure eights work really well. And then that gives you your garlic paste. And then you can brush it off in through this little hole, and then inside you're going to have your paste.
Again, super strong flavor.
Very. Yep.
All right, while you have that one out, we've got more garlic prep tool questions. So the sliced and the diced, can you talk a little bit about the size, what output they each are?
Yep. So you can see on this one, it's kind of a nice little square shape. So it's going to be a little bit smaller.
Smaller.
So it's kind of somewhere in between your pasting and then your slicing, which is on the bottom side. So you get these kind of longer, thinner strips, which makes it a little bit easier for doing some frying, or if you want a little bit less intense flavor. So this will give you kind of just a little bit different shape, and kind of depending on how you want to cook, and what kind of flavor you're looking for.
Absolutely, and I did give that tip. I think those flatter garlic cloves work better, so you get kind of thinner slices and dices.
All right, next questions are about the discount code. So these discount codes are for you guys who are here live. We're trying to reward you for being here. If someone watches the replay, they can, purchase tonight, but it's really just for you guys that are here live so we can reward you. And we ask you not to share it if you weren't live. Secondly, for hosts who are here. So if you're a host and you're here, you could check out tonight with the code, but there's probably a lot greater host rewards for you out there than 20% off these products. So you kind of got to choose which one's more important to you. The great thing is that your customers, your friends and family in your party are getting this discount if they purchase tonight, and that only helps you and your host rewards or your shared rewards discount go up. All right, let's look back at what else we've got here. I think that's it.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, that's not it, because we have a little celebration to do, and we're actually going to have the Browner team, come on up here, folks, who are responsible for pulling these amazing videos, live videos, to life. And look at this beautiful cake. We had to plug some of our newer products. So this is made with our layered cake pan, or dual piping bag set. Come on in, guys. We just want to say thank you for everybody who supported Test Kitchen Live through this past year. We're going to keep this going and having more fun for all of you. So thank you so much, and happy anniversary. Woohoo! Thanks, guys.